Everyone wants to train like their favorite bodybuilder. They want Arnold's chest, they want Phil Heath's arms. But the truth is, unless you take steroids, you're not going to look like these guys. And training like them is one of the worst things that you can do. Today I'm going to break down why that is. And copying the methods that built the greatest bodybuilders' physiques will absolutely not turn you into the next Mr. Olympia. Let's start with Phil Heath, arguably one of the greatest physiques we've ever seen, and a 7-time Mr. Olympia winner. But look at this exercise. Not only is it completely useless, but he also replied to a comment saying it targets your inner chest. Inner chest? Are we serious? This is living proof that size does not necessarily equal knowledge. And of course, he knows what he's doing to a large degree, but his gifted genetic and his steroid use clearly makes up for that gap in his knowledge. And I feel bad for anybody that's new to the gym. They're going to be scrolling TikTok and see Phil doing this exercise and instantly trust him, not only because of his physique, but also because of his reputation. They're going to try that exercise and realize just how completely useless it is. Just think of it. Does gravity not exist? It doesn't make any sense. Now let's talk about the king himself. No glazing. Actually, yes, I'm glazing. It's Arnold. Great, unbelievable physique. Probably the greatest bodybuilder that we've ever seen walk this planet. But he was doing 20 sets per session, sometimes multiple times a week, per muscle group. I promise you, any natural athlete that tries to match that volume, even if you do have crazy genetics, if you're natural, you will not be able to do that and actually consistently progress and make gains. It's just not possible. And none of this is to discredit these guys. They're all-time greats, and we know that. But I just want to show to you that don't expect to copy these guys' training methods and think that you're going to get great results, because you just won't. Many people have made the mistake of copying Rich Piana's workouts, but they're missing two key ingredients: the elite genetics and the steroid use. And many people don't like to hear it, but PEDs just change everything. People who are enhanced can do more volume, they can train harder and push past failure, and they're still going to recover better than a natural athlete. They can even do exercises that don't necessarily make logical sense and still see better gains. That's how crazy it is. If you are a natural athlete, you need to train differently, and that's all there is to it. You try doing Rich Piana's 8-hour arm workout and see how long it takes until you're able to hit arms again and actually progress them without feeling like they're about to fall off the bone. So I've spent enough time talking about what doesn't work. Let me break down simply, if you're a natural guy, what you need to do to see gains. So first of all, train hard, train close to failure or to failure. Do enough volume, but don't do crazy amounts of volume that you won't be able to recover from. And just train smart and prioritize recovery and rest where needed. You don't need 8-hour arm workouts. You don't need 20 sets per muscle group multiple times a week. You don't need to do strange exercises that don't make logical sense just because you see all these great guys do it. Focus on a smart approach to your training and progression, and I promise you that you'll see the results that you're looking for. Respect these guys' physiques, of course, but stop worshipping their methods and hanging on to every word that they say. Now, which bodybuilder workout did you try and regret afterwards? Because I've definitely had a few.